Claudia is in prison for allegedly raping a nun. And if you look behind you, so is she. And so is this woman and her infant. All 6 of these women and their kids have been detained for the last 18 months for the same sexual assault. An assault some of their male relatives stand accused of. But they are not alone. Many women in Madagascar's prisons have been accused of being accomplices for crimes committed by husbands, sons or brothers. For the theft of bedsheets or cinnamon, even rape and murder. More than half of the country's prisoners are currently in prison on pre-trial detention. Many are unsure of when their case will go to trial. And some of these women have been living in limbo for up to 3 years. Living in overcrowded and dirty cells, often with their children, for crimes they didn't commit. You're about to experience life in Madagascan prisons for yourself. This immersive video allows you to control the camera with your mouse or finger, so look up, down and around as we explore the prisons together. This is Antsirabe prison, just a few hours' drive south of the island's capital. More than 60 women are detained within these walls, more than half of them are on pre-trial detention. Most of these women say they are here for crimes committed by male family members, husbands, brothers, sons. The government failed to respond to the specific allegations regarding women being imprisoned for male relatives' crimes. But the Justice Minister did blame the rise in pretrial detention on population growth and an increase in crime. Claudia, in the purple shirt here, says the police rarely conduct proper investigations. Instead, a dragnet style of policing is adopted in the country. In her case, over 50 people, including women and children, were arrested for raping the same nun. 18 months on, and Claudia is still awaiting trial. Although conditions in the prison are poor, Claudia says the biggest challenge is getting enough to eat. Detainees typically receive less than half of the 750 grams of cassava required by Malagasy law. The government said it has launched a pilot in 2 prisons to improve the detainees' food rations. But the women below you are lucky. Unlike Claudia, they have family who bring in food for them. Others turn to embroidery. This not only helps pass the hours, but helps generate a meager income which they use to buy meat and vegetables. It's Sunday morning and the women here are getting ready to go to church. The church is located in the men's compound. And the weekly service is the one chance Claudia gets to see her husband. He's also at Antsirabe for the rape of the nun. Claudia says she doesn't know whether her husband assaulted the nun or whether he was forced to confess by the police. She says she was slapped until she gave them the response they were looking for. But doubts have now grown roots in her mind. Looking across the men's compound each day, she now knows one thing for certain. She says she will leave her husband when she gets out. Staying with him will only mean going back to jail. Claudia and the other inmates sing evening prayers before the 5 p.m. lockup. They say they pray for their children who are missing out on an education. They pray for their day in court. But most of all, they pray for the forgiveness of the man who put them in here.